everybody going?
Good.
That's good. That's good. My name is Justin Kesey. Before we start this, I wanted to take a moment of silence or a quick little prayer for Jacob Blake and anybody else affected by police brutality and injustices in America. You know, as a black man, I'm tired of like going through this, and I think they deserve their moment of peace. So let's get to the project, right? So Dee Kesey, she came in my room. I record, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist. Every night's bits and pieces, she would send me stuff and I'll be all nonchalant, like, you know, it's cool and it's good. And when it came time to review, I'll be like, okay, this is what you need to do. And I'm a lover of progress, whether it's good or bad. Like, I love seeing progress in like humans, right? I think that's the most dope thing you can do is change for the better. So she did all that and she created a dope project, guys. I mean, as a witness, it's amazing. So I encourage y'all to find something you love, find something new, and just invent, create, love, grow, and heal, you know? Especially in these times, these dark times, I feel like we all have a light inside of us. You are the light, you are lit, you know? With that being said, you know, let's welcome our guest moment of the hour, Dee Kesey.
Thank you. Hey everybody! It's so good to be here though. I'm still doing it. I'm just super excited. I'm so thankful that everybody is able to come out, even everybody that's watching online, that texted me and called me and supported everything. I'm super thankful, and of course I just want to give honor to God, because without him I wouldn't be here. It's just been a journey. I'm thankful that I'm able to be here and share my experience with you guys. So yeah, we're gonna have fun and we're gonna figure out what is Legs Wide Open, because everybody's like, what is that? And is that a Christian book? And what are you talking about? Are you talking about sex? What's happening? So I wanna just take you through my journey with me, and we're gonna rock out. And like I said, I also wanna give a shout out to my publisher, Debbie Carter. If you're watching online, thank you for making this possible. I thank you to Nee. He also did videos for me over the summer of my poems. My brother, like I mentioned, he helped me just checking over everything, making sure, like, is it good, coming in the room with him. Who else? Crystal helping me with my line sister Crystal helping me with my video. Tammy, Mahogany, Selah, Mahogany, my best friend, and Selah, my best friend. They couldn't be here tonight, but I'm thankful for them for just helping me put together the whole project with the photos and going over my book. And I just thank you guys, Nene, you too, everybody. So I just had to get that out first before I start. So we're gonna get started. Whew, man. So at first, I had to think for a minute, like what I wanted to start with, and I want to begin with the first chapter of my book, You're Forgiven. And just kind of, at first I wasn't gonna do it because I'm like, dang, I'm really revealing a lot of my stuff right here. And I mean, just talking about the weekend, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready for people to see, you know, and hear that story, like, you know, what's she talking about? Was she's the side chick or what's going on? And I don't know if you can relate, but that was me. That was my story. And at first I felt really bad, you know, just being the side chick. I remember, can't remember, my mom said to me one day, that kind of stuck. She was like, I was telling her, like, yeah, I'm in this situation. I guess it was yeah, situation. You know, we call it now entanglements or whatever. But I was in a situation back in college, and this person that I was just messing around with, and I ended up, sharing with my mom. I'm very open, and I talk with my mom, and she's like, I'm telling her, yeah, this is what happened, and this is who I'm, talking to, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, well, I don't feel bad for her. I feel sorry for you. And I'm just like, you feel sorry for me? Why do you feel sorry for me? And she's like, well, because she doesn't know about you and you're settling for second. Why do you, want to be second, and you just putting yourself in that situation? And I'm just like, dang, I have friends, my best friends, my line sisters, talking to me about relationships, coming to me about relationships, and I'm over here doing this. So I had to really check myself. So I had to begin with The Weeknd. All right, here's The Weeknd. I'm sorry, forgive me, Lord. These were the words that I once said while I was in his bed. Why did I go back to that? What made me turn back, knowing completely he was not the one? He didn't love me. He was in love with the thought of me. He was in love with the thought of us being together. He liked the idea of us if we became a couple. Truth be told, what I came to realize was that he only lusted for me. And sadly to say, I fell for it. I fell for that quick rush he gave me when he boosted my head up with all these rainbow kisses and butterflies cracks. He would say to me, there's something about you. You're so beautiful. You got it going on. And yet, even though I already knew these things about myself, I was in love with the fact that he said it. I had a big ego, and he knew exactly how to feed it. The sex was intoxicating because he knew how to feed my ego. It became a game where nobody knew, not even his girlfriend, but I did. I knew about her, but she didn't know about me. This was sick. I remember seeing the two of them together, almost throwing up at the thought of it. He loved her, but he didn't love me. I wanted him to want me. I wanted him to love me. So I would make him lose his mind every weekend. My man is your man, her, that's her man too. I'm The Weeknd. Sounds familiar? We got wild on The Weeknd. We both did. We didn't care who got hurt. I was sinning and what turned into one night of fornicating ended up happening multiple times. I was gone and I liked it. But in the back of my mind, it wasn't right. I didn't belong to him. There were even moments while I was laying with him on his chest, I thought of someone else, the man of my prayers. Why was I even doing this to begin with? I wasn't supposed to be The Weeknd. I'm the one. No one deserves to just be The Weeknd. So why did I do it? How did I let it get to this? It's not really like I loved him or I wanted to be in a relationship with him. It was a feeling of being wanted and desired. He admired my beauty, my creativity, and I liked it. He was fun and he made me laugh. It was exciting knowing that I had him, knowing that I could get him if I wanted to. I had the power in my hands and I liked it. He was hooked and he wanted me to be his girl, but I refused. I didn't believe it would go anywhere than just the weekends. So for what it's worth, I could appreciate him though. He gave me what I needed at the time and he helped take the stress off my mind on the weekends. Yet I knew this was not a feeling of love, but close enough to reach my needs to be loved, but hey, it's just the weekend. Show me love on the weekends. I need healing. Take this feeling. I'm not the weekend. Knowing I can only truly be loved by God, forget the weekends. And no, I'm not the weekend. Seeking God's word, I began to realize it was a part of me that needed to be healed and loved. God said in Psalms 139, 13, and 14, that he knew me before I was even created in my mother's womb, that I was fearfully and wonderfully made. I thought of my biggest insecurities that night. It came back up that I wasn't good enough. I closed my legs and I thought in my head, no more, I'm not the weekend. I'm not feeling sure of myself. I'm not feeling good of myself. I really need help. I'm not the weekend. Please, Lord, help me. I know I'm worth more than the weekend. It's hot up here too. So this next one takes me back to, and kind of, if I can be honest, sometimes you may be in a state where you're like playing hide and seek with God. And in the beginning of my journey, with my walk with God, I got saved. I got baptized again in 2014. And I still wasn't submitting myself fully to God. I was still trying to have my cake and eat it too. So I was hiding certain things. You know, I still went to church on Sunday, did Bible studies, but, every now and then we could do Netflix and chill, you know what I'm saying? You can come over, we could pull up, but I wasn't really committed to God how, I should have. And I felt convicted by it. So this next one is called Hide and Seek. Hide and go seek. I thought it was just a childhood game, but now it was playing out for me in my life. I tell you how I played the game. Knock, knock, who's there? Here's the start of my commitment. I thought I was off to a good start, but I stayed up late getting lifted. I hit a pit where I became comfortable in my walk and my relationship with God all over. Never get comfortable. What a big mistake. 1 Peter 5 and 8 says, be alert and sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Please, don't let that be you. Off guard, sidetrack. How was I so easy to fall into a trap? Why did I neglect God when he was the only one who really had my back? I was hiding. And I was hiding from God and trying to have my cake and eat it too. Where I was at and where I wanted to be were two different things. It's true. Stop fronting. I would be with my friends and hang out and chill, then go to church and Bible study on Wednesdays and Sundays like it wasn't no big deal. But still, it was costing me. Trying to chase after God and do Netflix and chill, willing to compromise the promise. I jeopardized my whole life, so what's the big deal? Who cares? Only God can judge me, right? I know I'm not perfect, yet I felt convicted. My heart wasn't right. Ready to risk it all. Still, some things don't seem right. It's costing me. Is it really him that I seek? Trying to be of this world and a lover of Christ was costing me. I can't choose both him and men. I get too weak. The convictions were hitting stronger. Why did I wait so long? Trying to ignore it, but it was knocking at my door all along. Decisions. Open up. It's knocking at your door. The temptation was real. Why do we play hide and seek with God anyway? Maybe it's because of fear. It's still knocking, watching, and clocking my every move. I'm tired of running from God. Okay, Lord, I'm here. So tell me what to do. Knock, knock, it keeps knocking. How will I choose? Why can't I answer to God? Why am I so afraid to lose? My last thoughts were, which knock would I answer to? Is it God or theirs? What do you think I should do? Well, time's up. Tag your it. Truth or dare? the next one I want to share with you guys, it's very personal to me because it honestly kind of brought together, I think the live kind of went off, Cheddar. No. But the next one I want to share with you guys called Slippin'. And it's this song by Kim, and it's, you know, I don't know if you guys heard of it, it's called Share My Life. That song really did something to me. It was actually the very first encounter, my very first encounter with God, even before I even actually knew what an encounter was, and you know, how does God speak to me and everything like that. But this one is called Slippin'. You girl. That's my song. Like, y'all, if you know me, I love Kim. Like, love music. Kim, that's my song. But no, he really touched me with this song, and I'm just like, you love me, God. But no, this one is called Slippin', and this is God like talking to me, like kind of checking me. You know how somebody got yanked. Get them back over here because you going off over there. So this is what this is. It's called Slippin'. Don't you get it? Did you forget about what happened the last time? You told me this was the last time. Now you're caught up. Slippin'. Doing things you said you'll never do again. Look, I got you. Trust me and only me. I will be the one for you. I will hold you in my arms when you go to sleep at night. I'll feed you whenever you feel down. I'll lift you up. You know I give you life. I'll be your beautician. I'll make you brand new without any blemish or wrinkle. With me, nothing will be missing. Let me be your man. I will always be here for you. I want to be your father, your mother, your brother, and your best friend too. I'll be there for you to walk you down on that big aisle. I'll be there to walk you down on the aisle on your big day too. No need to worry, sweetheart. I always got you. Lean onto me. Trust me. I am here for you. For every tear you cried, I was there. For every concern you have, I'm here to listen. Don't leave me. Please don't run when the going gets tough. Look how far you made it now. You're closer than you think. No turning back now. We are in this together. You're losing your grip. Hold on tight. I got you. You're slipping. Thank you. This next one is By Myself. By myself. I'm by myself, to myself. Yes, I'm all alone. Here I am. I'm not hiding anymore. I'm just sitting here all alone. You got me. You got me to yourself. I'm by myself now. I can just sit and listen while you speak. Speak to my heart. Speak, Holy Spirit. Tell me something about you that is so sweet. I'm by myself, to myself. Lord, have your way. I know your voice. I know your voice. I hear your voice. I make room for you alone. So that's what I'm going to read to you guys. So this chapter was called You're Forgiven. And as I mentioned, just sharing with you guys my journey and how God has forgave me. And like I said in my videos and said before, it was really hard for me to not forgive the person, but for me to forgive myself for my wrongs and what I've done and the people that I affected in my life. So that's the chapter, You're Forgiven. So yeah, so we're gonna move on. Chapter 2, I was really talking a lot of junk. It's like a lot of shade in chapter 2. I didn't mean to, but as I looked back and I was reading, I was like, dang, like, why am I talking like this? Like, I used to talk to my brother like, what is going on? So, chapter 2, I move into my friendships and how, how I had friends that fell off and friends that stayed there, and just God started really revealing to me, who's there for me, who's this person, and he still is, but this one is going to be called Fake Friends. So I was actually watching Moesha last week. And what's funny, y'all know me, I don't know. I'm watching Moesha the first episode and I'm like crying, like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you crying? I think because her stepmom moved in and she was like, you're taking my place. And I was just like, I don't know, and it was also another trigger in there, like I said, mentioning Fake Friends. It was a trigger about her relationship with her, her friendship. She got a lot of episodes in there. That's like, whew, I've been there. But this is going to be called Fake Friends. It says, girls' night, girls' trip, let's make a toast to friendship. No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no. We always be down for life. I stay down. But where's she at though? I always been that friend to be there for someone. I always been that friend that she can talk to about her problems and feel comfortable around by being herself. I always been that friend that supports her at her events and is her biggest cheerleader. Yeah, that's right, bestie, F it up. You got it, you can do this, you'll win. You're the GOAT, girl. Let's celebrate and cheers to you, my friend. You see, it was me who picked up the pieces when he hurt you. I was there to dry your tears when he left you, even after you still took him back. I never judged you. I stayed up and listened to your endless conversations about uncertain situations when you needed a friend. Don't you know that I love you? Loving you is like loving me. I never wanted our friendship to end or turn out this way, but this time, to be honest, it got me feeling like, who really are you to begin with? Where were you at when I needed you? When I had no friend? Were you really there for me, or was it just pretend? Bestie, bestie, okay, bestie, so where you been? Hello, can you hear me? I can't even talk to you no more without you judging me of my sin. Dang. I thought we were deeper than that, past that. Hey girl, hey, keep it pushing, girlfriend. So I pretend like you really were there for me. I pretend like you really have my best interests. I pretend like you really were my ride or die, my supporter, my backbone, and more than just a friend. I thought you cared for me. You were my sister. We had each other's back. We were loyal. But I guess even in friendships, sometimes there ain't no loyalty in that. Things come to an end, and sadly to say, they come with an expiration date. I'm sorry, I guess it all had to end. You spoke these words that we will grow apart. I guess you're right, it did. I'm so sorry. I still love you. You will always be my friend. So this one, like I said, talking about friends and God revealing things and just where I was at, just praying about, God, also, let me backtrack. If you don't know me, I'm always very introspective. So I always try to figure out how am I being a friend, or how am I showing up in my relationships, or what am I doing, or what's this. So I was complaining at one point and asking God for friends and certain, and then I was like, you know what, let me stop doing that. Let me actually be a friend. Let me show up for them regardless of what it is. Let me support you. Let me love you, because that's what Christ wants us to do, regardless at the end of the day. And I just have to, believe that in my heart. And God has, been my friends, and I'm not bashing anybody. The people that are here, people that are watching online are amazing. I know you, I see you. But I had to, at first looking back, and I was talking over to, my best friend Rada that was reading, and she was like, are you sure you want to put that? I'm like, well, I wrote this, a while ago, so I feel like this is still something needed for somebody else to take something away from this part of the chapter. So next one, back. Ooh. The next two, it's kind of short, but it's relevant. I guess it's just, I don't know. It's funny because now everybody's canceling everybody. Everybody's, oh, you getting canceled, she getting canceled. And me, if you know me, even some of my relationship people that I was, talking to, I will block you. And I'm quick to put you on block, and not care, because I really value now in my life. I really value my peace of mind. And when you disturb that, and saying it's not aligning right, it's not sitting right, all right, I don't need to be cool. Then we don't agree anymore. Cool. I still love you, but I'm gonna have to dismiss you over here and keep it pushing. So I'm not sorry. I'm not. Sorry. So this next two, I'm gonna read. It's called No Comment. All right. That text back. Start on my back. That text back, slick comment. It's clear to me that you're not the one. Sorry, not sorry. You were only a filler, a placeholder in the way of my space. Your response back was so funny. All I could do was laugh and pray that God bless you with grace. I'm done, and I'm thankful. Thankful for enough to not even care. It can't hurt me nor affect me, not even the slightest, because you were never there. So I don't care. Taking up my space, oh, what a waste. Outgrown that phase, but I'm so thankful for it. No text back or comment. I hit the delete button and erase. All right, this next one is called On Red. Some things are better left unsaid. Oh, you thought I was playing? I left that nigga on red. I can show you better than I can tell you. It's clear to me that you think I'm not worth it. So I wait. I wait for the one who knows I am. Sick of the I think I like you type. I want you now. Come stay the night. It's all fun and games, right? Excuses. You showing you lack commitment as usual. But I'm too woke. Oops, try again. Stop it. Hitting my phone up. Get out of my head. Moving on is a move. Oh, now you miss me that I'm gone? Boy, bye. I'm good off you. Peace. I love music. Like anything like love songs like that, it just, man, I just always be singing it. Like just randomly, like just to myself because love music just does something to my soul. It just really heals me. Um, so these next two chapters, I want to talk about God's love for us. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so this next chapter I want to talk about God's love for us. And like I said, I love listening to love music because it's just like, dang, God, like, it's so many times where I'm like to myself, or if I'm like in my room listening to music and I'm just, enjoying the ride, I'm just start, playing a song and just, how he speaks to me a lot of times is through music. So sometimes I could just be listening to a song like, what's another song that I like? Like, oh, Jill Scott, and just like, you love me, it's special, just like, live different. I'm like, you love me, God, like that. So love songs like that, and just how God will just speak to me through like songs, and it's like, wow, you love me like that, for real. But so this next poem, let me see what I want to share in this chapter. I had it at first, but
you love me.
Thank you.
It's special, different. Every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne, your hair, your smile, your intelligence. You want me.
That's another thing. I think, a lot of us forget, like, being in a relationship with God, that he wants to woo us. He wants to court us. He wants to really be intimate with us and deep involved in our lives. So, like, that's why I said, like, you love me, it's special. Like, it different. It is. Like, he woos me with his love. And I love to woo him back with my love by listening to music like this, because God is love. That's just what it is. And he created it. So I send him all my love every day and thanks every day. So I had it down in my head what I want to read, but I'm just like, this is not it. Hold on. Okay, here it is. And so you love me. It says, to go higher and higher was a goal and focus. It was hard on my own. trying to fix my broken wounds with no sense of direction, searching for answers that were only left deep in my heart. But only he knows my heart. Only he can fix my wrongs. He had all the answers to fix my problems. I know it wasn't easy, trying to understand why he loved me so much. I was angry, mad at myself for what I did wrong, but yet he still loved me that much. His words stuck deep, consistently showing me love. Tell me, please, what do you see? Why do you love me so much? Why wouldn't he just let me be? I was hurting inside and got tired of it all. I wanted to be set free. So I called on him. He was the only one there, and he answered me. Does he love me? Could this really be? He wanted nothing more than to be loved by me. He was it for me, the one who gave me beauty for ashes. As I seeked him more, I discovered he was there all along. I grabbed hold of him in the midst of my storm, wherever I felt like I didn't belong. He held on to me just to sing to me this sweet, beautiful song, Share My Life. He wanted me to trust him, so I let go. With him, there is where I belong. He loves me and I love him. He restored my broken bones, growing higher and higher, wrapped up in his love and grace, becoming more like him and less of myself. See, he's perfect, even in temptation. He still never sinned. I need him now, and only he can go within. Take it away. I want to be healed. Take it away. I want to be changed. Take it away. I want to start over once again. So yeah, this was me expressing my love to God and just questioning, like, God, why do you love me? Like, what is it about me? What do you see? And I know oftentimes we can, ask that same question, like, well, do you love me? Like, are you here? Are you real? Do you feel what I'm feeling? Can you take this? And God is like, yes, I do. I'm here. I love you. I'm with you. I'm walking with you every day. So yes, he loves you. So really quickly, I just want to do this quick thing. If you can get a piece of paper, you should get some sticky notes for them. And I want you guys to write down, what do you think about love? What comes to your mind when you think about love? They're about to pass them out for you guys now. Share, what's love to you? You could just shout it out. What is love? Patience, yeah. Respect. Vulnerability, yeah. Unconditional, yes. It has to be unconditional. Intimacy. Compromise. Trust. Understanding. That's what I need. I need understanding. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up in really quickly. So I'm just thankful for you guys coming out, supporting me. I'm thankful for you guys being here, even you guys watching online. I appreciate you. I send you my love. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you go ahead and order the book, Legs Wide Open. Now you got a little taste of what it is and what it's about. Like I said, is God always wants you to know that you're forgiving, you're valuable, you're accepted, you're lovable, you're enough, you're worthy. So this book is going to just take you through a journey as he did with me, and I'm thankful that he allowed me to do this, to write this, and yeah, so that's it, you guys. That's it. Legs Wide Open. Thank you. 828.